Hey there, Scorpio. Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. We're going to be doing your monthly January 2024 reading to kick off the new year. So let's pull out some cards and see what they may have what you may have in store for you. Sorry, it's been a long day. Okay. So again, this is going to be a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not. And understand these messages are here to help you make the best choices possible to create whatever reality you want into your life. Okay. Heard. Okay, so let's start off in terms of your most recent long-term past. We got the Sun. Love seeing that. You could have really felt in your power, really a lot of joy and happiness for you. I think here also talking about your most authentic self as well, being able to enjoy yourself to the purest part of your core, if that makes sense. So here, wonderful card to see. I have a feeling also, I think you really started to take a journey with yourself, really. I think for some of you, if you've been doing a lot of self-discovery, doing a lot of work to understand yourself better, to follow the goals that you want out of life, things that are personal to you, especially, I think that has really attributed to you really, again, having that pure sense of joy by following your most authentic self, your most genuine desires. I see here because number one, we got the Six of Cups here also reversed. So here it's almost telling me certain things with love, like for some of you, I could feel here like, that there really is, it's not really on the table for some of you. I have a feeling like you'd rather take a risk on yourself than a risk on someone else at this point, especially anyone from the past, If anything, I feel like you've come to terms with kind of any type of fantasizing, you've taken off those rose-colored glasses in terms of what you think love was, especially, and I think you've gotten a more true sense of it. It's funny, you have all these children here, talking about youth, talking about your most pure self, but here is kind of like, you've given up this idea of maybe what love should be or what you thought it should be, maybe from past experiences, and like this child now rides solo, happy, on a white horse of power, So here it's kind of saying, like you've really taken the chance on yourself more than anyone else right now. And it's been paying off for you in terms of your most recent or long-term past. Now let's move on to your present. I say this even more. You go from the Six of Cups to the Six of Pentacles right here. This is going to be in the middle of your spread. So it's really saying, like your focus is really on yourself. You know how to give to yourself first before you give back to others, And that's really the sense that I get right there, is the fact that you really just want to put yourself on the front, on the priority right now. You are paramount to your success. With that Pentacles, you could be spending a lot of time working on your job or your career, business, side hustle, whatever it may be for some of you, but that comes first to you. I have a feeling for some of you, like your ambitions and your endeavors are coming first before love or other people, relationships, that type of stuff. Even more so, I see the Queen of Cups here. Very Scorpio energy, talking about your emotions, you're a water sign, getting in touch with your emotions on a very, very deep level, where you can provide the stability and that emotional strength when things get crazy, and how to provide that empathy and understanding for yourself when, things get kind of dark or crazy. Even more so, we got the Hermit card. I love seeing this. So for some of you in January, in that present moment, row, it's talking about you taking this very big journey to understand yourself even more. Having the Sun card in the past is great because it's kind of saying you know yourself now. You know yourself in a much more positive sense, and now you can use that truth to guide you, because that is what is inside this the Hermit's lantern, is the star of truth that he has for himself. So here, seeing this in the upright especially, is telling me, you're going to find, referencing that Queen of Cups, some type of emotional fulfillment, emotional stability, maybe become very clear on love or what it is that you want from love, especially as well. But ultimately, it's going to be about you. I really feel that. It's about what you want, really. It's not going to be for you preparing yourself for someone else. It's really understanding, like, what do you want out of all your situations? And so as we move forward, let's talk about future and outcomes right here. So here, as I said, you're taking, I see here from that Ace of Pentacles going diagonal down to that Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands rather, not Pentacles. And we got this Page of Pentacles, a Page of Wands. I keep saying Pentacles, sorry. A Page of Wands right here. I mean, this is reflective of the journey that you're going through, by taking on that journey. For some of you, really focusing on something where you're getting some gain or some type of return from investing or doing some type of goal. Now you're starting to see growth for some of you in January. You may start to see growth, whether it be personal or even just like, anything from your business or your job or monetary wise, it doesn't matter, but you're going to see a return and you're going to see some type of change from that journey that you've taken. By really just taking that journey and chance on yourself, you're going to start to see new growth in places where you didn't think it was possible before. You're given this wand from the universe, this magical opportunity, and to run with it, focus on yourself, and now you're starting to see actual returns from it when you probably, some of you maybe even didn't think it was possible. I know for me, I've seen that for myself these past few months as well. So really, that's something amazing. Love to see that. I see here even more so. I mean, two of Pentacles, and we got the Three of Pentacles reversed right there. This really, I mean, I really feel like this just isn't even an option. You really are just focusing on yourself. I mean, the Two of Pentacles, it's really saying, like a decision has been made, like there's no even juggling or weighing options at this point. I think the mind has been made up, where you have the Three of Pentacles here saying you don't want to collaborate with anyone. You're going solo right now. There's a certain solo journey in terms of maybe as I said, your job, finances, money, side hustle, all of that stuff, your health even. All of these being Pentacles, it's saying that, you are doing things your way in what you feel is right to figure it out on your own. Fiercely independent, very Scorpio, but it's like you really are choosing yourself to make something happen, and you don't need other people's validation. You don't need other people's help per se. Don't be afraid to ask for help, of course. Ask help from those who you trust, who you feel like has your back. But ultimately, I mean, I feel like you just really need to do this for yourself and take this risk or journey alone to just ultimately heal yourself, to know yourself as well. And there's nothing like love or other people or old relationships getting in the way of this anymore. Like, there's a lot of things saying like, this is me, I'm going to make this happen. So let's pull out some more cards for clarification. Love that. Love it. Okay. So here, all cups. We got the Ten of Cups right here. Love to see this. Perfect success. Here, I have a feeling, this is really ultimately what you want to attain from what it is that you're pursuing. This risk or chance that you're taking on yourself and foregoing other opportunities with people. It's really saying that, you want to, even by doing this, you will gain the relationship that you want. That's what I feel like by seeing this card pop up. Maybe you will find that love along the way. Maybe you will find that business partner, or you'll find that person who is attracted to the work that you do, and then you hit it off from there. I have a feeling by taking this risk, it's going to hit two birds with one stone, where you will be financially taken care of and being able to be financially successful and independent and secure. But also during the way, you might find the love of your life, and that would be perfect success right there. I mean, that's what the card says. Yep, it does say perfect success. So even there, it says like, that couple is underneath that rainbow. It's like that miracle of the universe saying, this is how everything connects. All this fulfillment, it connects into one big picture, that happy ending. So for some of you, this is like a two birds with one stone feeling I get. by following your ambitions and dreams and ultimately finding love along the way, maybe that was unexpected, now that you've let go of the rose-colored glasses, and everything like that, where you're just open and you're being who you are meant to be, and that's going to continue to do so with the person that you may find. I say this even more because we got the Ace of Cups. Talking about love, that's what I'm saying. Like your cup is overflowing, that there's a lot of emotional healing and emotions to be shared from this flowing cup. Let me put it that way. This lands right next to that Queen of Cups as well. This is the cup that she holds, this cup of healing, this cup of opportunity from the universe. So I could see an opportunity for love. It's not what you want right now. Definitely not. But I think by taking the chance on yourself and pursuing the goals that you want, that could present itself down the road. Finally, we got the Five of Cups here. I think I'm looking straight at that Six of Cups because of it, I think this is what you're letting go, honestly, because there's too many good things shown in those other cards where it is just saying, there's a lot of things available to you down the road, and they will present themselves, but I think this is something that you've already come to terms with. As I said, with that Six of Cups energy, where you're really just let go of old fantasies about love and what you think it should be. And I think with that, you've let go a lot of the pain that was associated with that as well, in terms of unrequited love or love that broke your heart, anything like that. So here, even if you haven't dealt with those emotions, I think that is something to consider letting go, because that will make you more available for when love or the opportunity for love does arrive, should it arrive on your journey towards your own self-satisfaction as well. So let's pull out some more cards for clarification. Interesting. Divine animals. Okay, cool. So again, I've gotten this card before from another reading. Still haven't looked it up because I wanted to look it up later, but the soul name. I feel like there's a reinvention process here for some of you. As I said with that Sun card and the naked baby on that horse of power, it's really saying you are being your most authentic self. And in a way, by doing so and answering that call, by taking up that adventure from the universe to pursue your deep desires, it's like your soul is being more, you're identifying your soul. What is your soul name? How do you identify with your soul? It's almost like getting very specific with, and intimate with who you are on a much deeper level than just your wants and your dreams and your desires. But now you're actually starting to make those things happen, and your soul is starting to express itself and starting to manifest as you as a being, so it's even more concrete, if that makes sense. So the soul name, I feel like you're really reinventing yourself, or not even reinventing, but getting to know yourself even more intimately, down to the specifics, if that makes sense. We have divine animals. For some of you, if you practice any type of spirit guides or spirit animals, totem animals at all, use those to your advantage. Use them in terms of, to give you guidance in times where you need it, to give you strength when you need support or anything like that. So if you don't practice any of that, maybe practice meditation, maybe some yoga, something there where you can connect with the divine. You can connect with your spirit in a different way, so that it can give you clarity and focus and direction should you need it along your path. And finally, you are the universe. I love to see this, I think that's the reason why you took this risk, for any of you that this resonates with. The fact that you are saying to yourself, I am the universe. I create my reality. I am the ultimate potential for any change of my life. So I'm the one responsible. So I am the one taking the reins of this horse. I really feel like, you've gotten to this understanding and knowing that you are responsible for your life, and you're starting to take control and power over it, because you realize how powerful you are when you realize you are part of the universe. And by being part of it, having that part of that universe in us, you realize you are the universe for your own reality, for your own microcosm. So let's pull out some more cards. One more card. Acceptance. I really feel like, as I said earlier, when you really are doing something for yourself and not for other people, You've really come to accept yourself in terms of who you are. And again, we got the alchemical symbol for the sun, and that was the first card that I looked up right here that I touched on your reading, was the sun as well. So it's kind of saying you are putting yourself as the center of your universe right now. Everything else is revolving around you, but you are the one that is in the center of it all. You see it all right from the center. So here, I think by accepting yourself, you have really, as I said, accepted you are the universe. You've accepted that you are the master of your reality. You are the manifester of your reality. You are that magician energy. So I think by accepting who you are, putting yourself in the center, you can make anything happen. Not only your ambitions and goals, but even love as well. But you know deep down, like, you're not putting love at the center of your universe. You're not putting your ambitions at the center of your universe. You are putting literally yourself, just you, at the center of it, because you are the one who is in control. Your ambitions don't control you. You control your ambitions. Your love doesn't control your actions or decisions. You control that, and you decide who you choose to love. So you put yourself, your willpower, your soul, your being at the center of everything. I think that was true acceptance right there. So that's kind of what I see for you Scorpios out there. Very powerful reading. I think you're on your way to making something great happen, and you'll be surprised at what else what other opportunities may arise from that as well, as long as you continue to follow where it is you feel like you need to be going. So if this reading did resonate, make sure to hit that like button. Definitely helps out my channel. Leave me a comment. I love reading comments from you guys. And also consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't, so we can keep in touch for future readings. But until then, that's all I got for you. Thank you so much again for watching. I very much appreciate you. And good luck with everything. And I will see you very soon. And Happy New Year. Thanks again. Goodbye.